Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you, and a loving energy that's around you. Please use my readings to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's call in our spirit guides now, our angels. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new for the first time. Spirit, please share with me loving messages for my Aquarius. What is it that you need them to hear today? What is it that you want them to know? I am listening for you now. I have confusion, okay? I have divine masculine energy. I have a muse. And I have the one. Okay. It came into me more as like, is this the one? Okay. That you're confused, just trying to find the answers. It could happen when you meet this person that you really like everything about them and you're just kind of wondering, you know, is this actually the one? The muse came into me as a beautiful energy of, you inspire me, you enrich my life. Somebody who would be artistic, creative, musical, musician, anything that may tap into that part of you that is kind of creating something. So this person could inspire you and encourage you, they're saying. So is this the person that I'm meant to be with, Spirit? Is that what you're trying to share with us? Transparency, craving, perspective, and frozen. Okay. I feel like I'm struggling with honest feelings. I feel like I need this person to, they're using the word encouragement. Like this person either needs to encourage you that everything's going to be okay, or say something along the lines of, you know, when we get there, we'll make those decisions. But maybe they're just not committing to anything other than what is happening in the now. And that's maybe you feel like it's just not moving forward, or, you know, they're enjoying this kind of, I crave you, I want you, you know, it's seductive, it's sexy, but is it going to turn into more, Spirit? I have a yearning for you. I adore you. Okay. I won't leave you behind. Nice. And clarity. I'm going to say that it's going to open up. It could be they're saying it's too early to tell. So it could be it's just crossing your plate now. It's just coming into your life now. But I do feel like I need this person to, let's go from confusion to clarity. Okay. That's kind of the first thing that has to happen. And then I have to go to, then I want you to look at this person does adore you and I won't leave you behind. So I'm going to say behind the scenes, they're thinking, I am with you. Okay, I am with you. I do want to be with you. But part of me is feeling that they're just not saying it out loud. So I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people can't just say, because Spirit's saying, because if they say it out loud, then it's true. Okay. And then they feel like they've committed to it. And then if they change their mind, then you can hold them to it and say, well, you said you were going to be in this forever, you know? So I feel like you will start to get the answers. I do feel like they adore you. So I'm going to go with that. I also like I won't leave you behind. So the energy is beautiful. It's more of a clarity energy right now. I need to know a little bit more definitive what this person's intentions really are. But I think the too early to tell is really what's going on. Let's grab some cards. Let's see what they want to share with me for cards, and we'll continue. So, Spirit, is this the one? I like that they adore you. That's always nice. I have an 8 of Swords. Something's holding them back. King of Swords. I have an Ace of Pentacles. And I have a High Priestess. I'm going to say that there's a part of them that has been just focused for so long on their building their career, building their wealth, succeeding. Like that is really important to them. They could be very career driven. So this feels like I'm just focused on that area of my life, and I'm trying to break out of that. Something new has come into my life, meaning you. I'm trying to pull myself out of this guarding energy, and I'm learning to trust is how I feel. I feel like this person, I do not feel like they're talking about any of these feelings. I don't. I feel like they're holding all of this in. It's in their subconscious. I'm holding back. I'm trying to trust my feelings. I'm trying to go with the flow. I'm trying to take it one day at a time. Okay. Little bit of a, and it's kind of a negative, like I'm trying to fit you in, because maybe this was all encompassing to them before. And how do I make time for this relationship is something that they're struggling with. When somebody is so dedicated to, all I have to do is think about work and I love my job and I'm succeeding and I'm like powerful and things like that. It's really hard to finding the time, is Spirit saying. So I'm going to say that time is an issue. There's a sense of finding time or making time, making you a priority. So that could be something that we struggle with in this particular connection. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Wands. I have a Chariot. And I have a 4 of Cups. I feel like it's been really important to this person for a long time that they are secure financially in their future. I feel that that's something that they talk about. I feel it could be that maybe they grew up in a home or have parents that had struggled when they got older, that they really didn't have the savings they should have had, or they were living on Social Security, or they just didn't have enough. So I feel like this person is thinking about their future. They really do think about it. They want to plan ahead. So they are a planner, which is good. They're an investor, Spirit just said. So they're investing in their own future. They're investing in their own financial stability for the future. So it's just important to them. And it could be based on, my parents didn't have enough, or I want more than what my family had. I really feel like they put this area of their life on hold for a while. I don't think they were interested one way or another in a relationship. I don't feel like they are the aggressor. I don't feel like they are the chaser. But it doesn't mean they don't want to move it forward, because it does feel like a good thing. So let's continue. Let's see what they want to share with us. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Is this the one? Is it just too early to tell? Is this person trying to figure out how to have it all, have a relationship and a career? We can do both, right? A lot of us can do both. Entwined spirits, working as a team. That's nice. Okay, so you guys could both be very powerful. You both could have big jobs. So maybe that's what attracts us to each other. We are kind of that dream team, that power couple that really works well together. A little bit of a past life, twin flame energy. There's a strong bond here. So they're saying, I don't want to let you go. Okay, so, or I don't, it's like I won't push this away. Okay, so let's say it that way. So I don't feel like this person is thinking about, I want to push this away and get, back it to my real life, so to speak. No, I think now that you're in my life, I think the only thing I'm struggling with is how do I How do I make time for this relationship so that you feel like you're a priority when I've got a lot of demands, soaring ideals, having very high standards, pursuing dreams together? Okay, so that could be good, because if this person is really focused on their future, and you're powerful also, I like the idea of we both have high standards and that we are both pursuing these dreams, that we're both willing to work hard to have that kind of future for ourselves in the future. So it's a sense of we can do it together. Okay, so we both have these high standards and we're both pursuing dreams. So I think that, yeah, now I have this kind of teammate, so to speak, to make these things happen. Passing fancy, making time to be together. I'm going to go with that. I think that is the red flag. Okay. I feel like the thing I'm going to struggle with the most in this connection is priority and being together. So it's going to be challenging. Romantic gestures, gifts pave the way. Lots of affection. I'm going to say that they're generous. I'm going to say that, but they can't buy your love. They can't, in lieu of not being able to spend time with you, they can't just like send you gifts. Like that's not going to work. You want to be with your person. So, but if they can supplement every once in a while, because they're generous or they're nice or they want to get you something, that's okay too, but they can't buy your love. Okay, so I have a Libra energy. So yeah, we have to find this balance, don't we? In 1 to 2 weeks, the King of Air, communication. I need to talk to you. We need to talk about our schedules, how much time we have for each other. I just feel like we have busy lives. I have a Leo energy, 7 to 14 days. So there's almost this like 2-week window going on around you. I almost feel like I want to commit to that. I mean, as far as psychic prediction, it's like there's a 2-week element going on around me. So I don't know what's happening within 2 weeks. Maybe we'll get some more clarity, that maybe we'll get something answered that we're seeking. I have this beautiful Capricorn energy, the King of Earth. I want more balance. I want to feel more grounded. I am going to guess that this person knows that they have all their eggs in one area of their life. Okay. And they also probably know it's not healthy. But that's maybe, sometimes when you're single, you don't have anything else to do. So you work. you have all this extra time. So you become, kind of obsessed with your work, or you have part-time work. You start a business out of the house. I mean, people do all kinds of things. So it feels like that. I have a King and Queen with this Leo energy, confident, charisma. I feel like, yeah, we're both equal. I mean, we're both high value. We're both substantial. So there's a sense of, I found my queen, I found my king. So I would say that. I think you're going to make a great team. I have a Gypsy. It feels like up until now, a Sagittarius energy. I've kind of been this wandering gypsy, just kind of waiting to see what the world would bring me, just kind of open to whatever comes my way. So that could be you, Aquarius, a little bit, where you have this kind of free spirit and almost this kind of open trust in the universe where, whatever's meant to be will be. And seems to be working for you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to hear? I have a 5 of Wands. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say, tell me the truth, because if you don't have time for me, don't Don't just say I'm busy. Don't just say I'll see you soon, and then soon is 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now when you can get me into your schedule, because we're just going to go round and round with that. Part of me feels like we should be together. Part of me feels like I do want to move this thing forward. Your person is going to struggle with how do I make this happen, because of their schedule of some kind. So it's tough. I feel like this person's going to have to make time and make you a priority. If you really want something in your life, you do it. I have an Empress. I have an Eight of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Cups. And I have a King of Swords. This is coming into me as I've got to make up my mind. Okay. Two things came in. I got to make up my mind, and I have to, yeah, work is important, but it's also not the most important thing in anybody's life. Okay. If you think it's the most important thing in your life, you might have, kind of a problem with, being a workaholic, or, where are your values, but I think this person's willing to walk away from some of the emotions they have attached to work, that they have to do it, or if they don't work 7 days a week or all the time, they will never get ahead. Maybe they are going to start to change their emotions around their feelings around money, or their feelings around work, because this feels like I do want you in my life. So I won't push this away, is what Spirit said. So as they work on this part of their life, they are going to slowly start to make this a priority, that I've got to keep my mind on you. I've got to keep my mind on this connection. Okay. And then Spirit said, then I can have it all, so some people have a really easy time with finding balance, work and play balance, work and life balance, and other people don't, especially some divine masculine energies. So we could just be struggling with that. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I'm not feeling that, but I do feel like it's something that we are going to have to take a look at. Spirit, please share with me some loving feelings. What will be the feelings in the future? I think it's still too early to tell for some of you, but I do feel like we're moving in the direction of this could be the one. Okay, so let's see. You are my destiny. I don't want to walk away from this. It's pretty crystal clear to me. I won't push this away. So I'm going to figure this out. I want to take a chance and risk it all, but I'm afraid. Okay. People are afraid to change their life. It's not necessarily I'm afraid to be in a relationship with you. I'm afraid of changing my routine. What if I don't like it? It's like somebody who changes jobs, and they go to a new job with anticipation of, I'm so excited about my new job, and they get there and they don't like the position. They don't like who they work for. They don't like their coworkers. They're like, I should have stayed where I was, so sometimes it's the fear of the unknown. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. So yeah, once we have that person in our life that we want to spend time with, I wasn't expecting to fall so in love with you. So is this person willing to change for you? I would say yes. You bring me to my knees. I never thought I could feel this way for anyone. I have to learn to make someone else a priority in my life. That's something that they're going to have to work on. And I melt every time I see your smile. So that is beautiful. I do feel like they're going to, I liked the I adore you. I won't leave you behind, Spirit just said. So, and I also like the 2 weeks. I don't know. I feel like I have a little bit of a window. So maybe within the next couple of weeks, we'll get some kind of answers, or we'll feel more secure in this connection, or maybe something is said in this connection that helps us to see where this connection is headed. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. If you are interested in a private reading, I'll put my website link in the description below, KathyMammelin, psychicmedium.com. We'll see you all again real soon.